No, you actually read that title right. KFC is actually releasing a gaming console. Just when we thought 2020 couldn't get any weirder, I mean, we only have less than a week left in the year, and there's still some crazy things going on, and there's still crazy things that are happening. We have news that KFC are releasing a gaming console. Now, I know that I'm a bit delayed to this topic, but I don't really care, because this is just mad. So, KFC the other day partnered up with a technology brand known as Cooler Master. A few of you would know about it. It's a bit like Logitech, and it's basically a company that sells stuff like computer mice, keyboards, PCs, and all that sort of stuff, and PC cooling fans. I mean, it's sort of in the name. But KFC in America, I believe, have teamed up with Cooler Master to make a gaming console. At this point, I don't really know whether to believe that we're living in a simulation or not. I mean, seriously, KFC making a gaming console. When in a million years did you think that was gonna happen? And the thing is that this console doesn't even seem like a piece of trash either. Apparently, it's supposed to be running at 4K 240 FPS. That's literally better than my PC, which I paid a fair bit of money for. And I don't really know the price of this thing yet. I don't think anyone really does either, but I don't think that they've given one yet. But if they put a decent price on a console like this that's running at 4K 240 FPS and it actually runs like it's advertised, KFC could be onto a banger here, and they could actually break into the PC and sort of gaming world. Never in a million years did I think it was possible for a fast food restaurant company to break into the gaming world. Like, seriously, KFC, out of all brands, like, never in a million years would I ever think that KFC would make a gaming console, let alone actually it to do well. 4K 240 FPS, like, do you guys understand how insane that is? And for KFC, who haven't even done anything like this before, like, this is just insane. So KFC released sort of a webpage thing that they teamed up with Cooler Master to make, so we're gonna have a look at this right now. Introducing the KF Console. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you that it's named the KF Console. It's a pretty creative name. Power your hunger. The KFC Console, or KF Console, forged from the fires of the KFC ovens and built by Cooler Master from the ground up. There has never been a tastier way to experience the latest titles in a stunning 4K 240 FPS. There's no way KFC actually pull this off. There is no way they're building a console 4K 240 FPS. Now, I feel like something I should let you know is that this is probably only in America, because I live in Australia and I hadn't heard about this for a few days, so obviously I would have known about it. And if you thought everything I've said already has been crazy, just wait until you see this. And I know that this applies to a lot of you, because about 60% of my viewers are from the US, so I know this applies to basically all of you. So I see there's something really controversial, and it's that apparently you can cook your chicken inside the console. World's first built-in chicken chamber. Never let your chicken go cold again, thanks to the patented, I think that's how you say it, chicken chamber. Utilizing the system's natural heat and airflow system, you can now focus on your gameplay and enjoy hot, crispy chicken between rounds. Okay, I have so many problems with this. A built-in chicken chamber into a console literally makes no sense, because KFC is dipped in oil, right? So, you know, you have to heat up the oil, and then they put it in this sort of machine, like oil dipper thing, and then you have to put it down for like 10 minutes or so. So I don't understand how you're going to use natural airflow to cook chicken, because you have to dip it into oil. Like, I know this. Either this is completely fake, or KFC has done an absolute madness and they're literally losing their minds. There's literally no way that this is possible. Like, okay, firstly, this is impossible. You can't cook chicken with airflow, especially if it's KFC chicken. KFC's known for dipping their chicken in oil. That's just how it works. You can't dip chicken into airflow and expect that to cook properly. I mean, I guess they're talking about how you can reheat the chicken, but then there's more problems to that. Firstly, the air that you're using is supposed to be the air that's used from when you're actually playing the games. So when you're using your PS4, right? So a lot of you who use the PS4 would know that it's absolutely loud. It is so loud and it's really annoying. That's all the heat and airflow going through the console, which is completely disgusting. So basically, the air's getting contaminated with all this metal and all this sort of stuff, and you're telling me that I'm going to try and reheat my chicken with airflow? That is absolutely disgusting. That would contaminate you and probably kill you. That is literally disgusting. The fact that KFC think that they're actually going to be able to do this, I think this is going to fail. Okay, well, or maybe the console itself might not fail, but the chicken chamber, okay, that's just not possible. I'm sorry, but there is no way that they're going to pull that off. Unless you have oil in the actual KFC sort of console, which would probably make the console about 10 grand, if I'm being honest. Like, there's no feasible way that they're going to be able to do that. That is just ridiculous. I'm sorry, but there is just no way. That is literally impossible. And they put this sort of analysis thing on. It's kind of weird. Built and designed by Cooler Master. At Cooler Master, we're wired different. We go way beyond outside the box, delivering cut-edge performance with a touch of class. Our expert mod team, led by this legendary Swedish craftsman Timeplay, set out building this awesome beast, and boy did he deliver. Okay, that just seems a bit insane, if I'm being honest. So you're literally heating up chicken with the fans on the GPU. That kind of makes no sense. Looking at this diagram here, I'm pretty sure that chicken's getting contaminated the moment it enters the console. I'm sorry, but there is just no way that you can use air from a console to do that sort of stuff. Like that's a bit psycho. That's a bit weird. And again, if something like this was really able to be pulled off, and you know that they could actually use heat from the actual console to heat up chicken, there is no way that they're selling this thing for less than 10 grand. I'm sorry, but if you're able to pull off something like that and you're a fast food restaurant, there is no way that you're selling this thing cheap. I'm sorry, but the price is the thing that I don't even know yet, and I already know it's going to be insane. Like, there's no way. 4K 240 FPS and you can heat up your chicken inside the console. Like, do you know how insane that is? There is no way that this thing's being sold cheap. VR ready. Get on your feet and enjoy the world of virtual reality while the smell of fresh chicken captures your senses. There is no way. They literally have the whole package. This is a PC times 7. Like, the amount of stuff that they're advertising here is insane. Again, I highly doubt that all this stuff is going to come cheap. I highly doubt it. But yo, if they can deliver this at a decent price, mate, they are capturing the gaming world. And if they've actually done what they've advertised, like, this is insane. And of course, they've included ray tracing. Rays of light individually simulated, creating a true life's shadows and reflections that will immerse your selected games more than ever before. This is insane. This is literally insane. Like, this is already insane enough that KFC were releasing a console, but this thing is actually looking pretty good. Like, you can heat up your chicken. I mean, it's probably contaminated, but still. It's got VR, it's got ray tracing, 4K 240 FPS, and you can use a 240 hertz output sort of thing, which means you can connect it to a monitor. I don't know how I can fault this, except for the fact that I don't know the price. This thing's going to be so expensive. I already know it. I'm sorry, but there's no way that they're selling it cheap. If they can sell this thing for $1,000 or less, mate, that they have won. That they have won the gaming world. And this is their first console that they've ever released. I still can't believe KFC releasing a console. Like, if this thing actually gets released at a decent price, I genuinely think KFC are going to take on the likes of PlayStation and Xbox. I get the PlayStation and Xbox have been around for literally decades now. Like the thing is with KFC is that they've literally just entered the scene in 2020. Like, they've entered it pretty late, and people, you know, that people have already established that PlayStation and Xboxes are sort of the only things that they're going to buy. PlayStation's literally an insane company. Like, the thing is with KFC is that they're known for being a fast food restaurant. So even if KFC releases at sort of like a decent price, I don't think many people are going to buy it because they're not really an established gaming company. But the thing is with PlayStation and Xbox is that they're already known for releasing consoles and making games and all that sort of stuff. So I feel like even if Xbox and PlayStation both release the same console as the KF console, PlayStation and Xbox would easily sell out more because they're already an established gaming company. So I feel like this is kind of a weird thing for KFC to do. I guess if they did it at the start of the year, back when the pandemic was really a massive thing and people were all inside. I mean, people still are inside, and I'm not going to deny that fact, but I feel like it'd be better to do this at the start of the year, because I feel like since the vaccine's coming out soon, people are going to be in the back end of this pandemic and people are going to be going outside soon. So I don't understand why KFC would do this now instead of earlier in the year. I guess they only started it at the start of this year, but still, like, the fact that KF console, like, well, what a name. KFC have gained my respect like times 1,000 after this. Like this is so dumb. I can't believe I didn't find out about this absolute masterpiece sooner. I mean, I guess I do live in Australia and they're not doing it in Australia, but then again, like, I should probably know about this stuff. And yeah, I think I'm going to end that there. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you give it a like. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe with all notifications on. If you don't turn on all notifications, you're basically subscribing for no reason. So make sure you hit that bell real quick. Make sure you follow my socials, with all links will be in the description. My Twitter is @GliderGuyByT. My Instagram is also @GliderGuyByT. Thank you to all my channel members. Your support really helps out the channel more than you can even imagine. Make sure you join my Discord server with the custom link at the top of the description. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.